Watching England play is right up there with pointless conversations.
It was dire, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. There's more people going to watch the fucking Wembley Cup than there is to go watch England.
Hello, Copper fam! We are back on a Monday. It is me, Poet. This is Vuj, and he's hurt his knee.
If you watch the Wembley Cup on Saturday, basically, the challenge I make right at the end of the game, yeah.
Poet needs a dead man count.
Dead man?
Yo, we should have a dead man count. I love that.
Today.
But you're going to do it consciously now, you reckon? Or should we leave it for next week?
No,
when
basically.
You're not aware of it.
No, my memory's bad.
Probably says, when was the last time you said your name's the right way around in the intro? Like 3 weeks ago, I believe. But I did it wrong again because why not? Because what are names? Jackson Davis, another comments below. Another episode where Poet is ill.
Yeah.
Do you think you have a bad immune system?
I think I overworked myself.
We do go in to the Wembley Cup because we did play at Wembley once again. 33,000 people.
34.
Man's at Wembley. Gang. 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 What? We're on the pitch, cuz. Wembley, cuz. Look, we lost the Wembley Cup, but big up everyone. Big up everyone! Shout out to obviously Spencer Owen and everybody that turned up. Teckerstown, we got smashed. And Stephen Try says, I think Teckerstown fired all their shots in the diss tracks. Hashtag Wembley Cup. Shout out Stephen Tries. You tried with that joke. But he's cool, man. That kid's fucking funny. Them diss tracks were fucking trash. Rotorshaw's diss track was banging. Everybody else's was fucking whack. But yeah, that's just what happened. But 6-1, you know, thinking about the game, we got absolutely smashed if you watched it. Good experience though. I mean, playing with Stevie G was cool. Obviously, third time at Wembley, more than some football players have done, professional football players.
Oh, 100%. I started thinking about it in context afterwards.
It was wonderful.
I was discussing. I was like, it was actually a great experience.
Such a cool experience.
Obviously, I hate losing, which is quite evident. But then I realised that we're playing a team that's trained with each other for 1 year. On top of that, they're all adults in comparison to some of the younger demographic that are playing for us, who I feel were a little bit intimidated. And yeah, so I shouldn't have been so hard on everyone because first half we were really good.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was, man. Hashtag definitely deserved it. I mean,
yeah,
that was like, they done it for Essex. Like that, just like 11 boys from Essex on the pitch.
They've done it for every Burberry top you've ever seen in Essex.
Every plumber, every man that plays
electrician.
Every electrician. They've done it for the common man. And all these, I'm not gonna lie, me and Poet really wanted it. Oh. Like I didn't get to play a lot. I wasn't feeling that great either, but I wanted it. Even when I came on, I was pretty trash, but I really wanted it.
No, but you want it though, Vuj.
I wanted it. Like I was trying to slide tackle. You're really going for it, but I just felt like there wasn't any passion from our team. Like in the change room beforehand, we didn't even have a team talk. Shout out to everybody that came, all the people. It was wonderful. It was a great experience, and that's why it all matters. You know, money was raised for charity.
It was sick. Shout out all the pictures in Nando's as well. That was so funny.
But let's go in to the World Cup 2018. That's what we're all looking forward to next year. Unless you're maybe an England fan, then you might get beaten up. But we have comments here, as always. But go on, go for it. Brendan White. What does Brendan White say?
Brendan White says, when people said Harry Kane is a one-season wonder, oh, is that why you made me read it? Because I was one of them people. Since then, he's won 2 Premier League Golden Boots and England captain. I think Premier League Golden Boots is an amazing achievement. England captain just doesn't deserve to be mentioned. Like,
you know when like teams win the World Cup, there's like there's a Zidane, there's a Totti, there's a Buffon, there's someone you go, you know what? That's our player. If someone says to us, going to Russia, who are we looking out for? And like Harry Kane photo pops up. Are you thinking, I'm scared?
But if Harry Kane was potentially, and this is me backing him now, like some weird name, and he was from, I don't know,
Bolivia.
Spain or Bolivia, and he was, first of all, we'd be saying he's world class, 100%. And 2, there would be a fear factor. I think I especially need to start putting some respect on Harry Kane's name. That's the first thing. And secondly, it is a tragedy that he's captain because he's 23 years old, just coming inside. And the reason why he's captain, he's the most consistent England player.
We've spoken about England so much, and it's just depressive to kind of speak about. Well, let's do it anyway because we do live in England.
Can I say, myself and Vuj, I feel like we saw all of this happening.
Are we going to go to the World Cup as England? And is England going to do okay? Are we going to pass?
England are going to do nothing,
again,
as usual. Watching England play is right up there with pointless conversations.
It was dire, isn't it? Teams want it more. I think Peru could beat England. I just think other teams want it more. Like
Bro.
other cultures, other nations, when you go, they want it more.
Cast your minds back to Scotland versus England. You take Harry Kane at that side, we've lost 2-1.
And Scotland actually did then make the World Cup.
Did you see the passion they showed?
The Scots have the passion. You saw the passion. They're not great, but they have
passion.
The scenes when they scored last minute against Slovakia, it was just...
When's the last time you saw the camera shake in an England game? It's ridiculous. There's more people going to watch the fucking Wembley Cup than there is to go watch England. I think it's something you need to keep traditional. It needs to be almost like something that's passed on from generations to generations to keep that enthusiasm. So the older generations still have an impact within international football, so people keep that passion alive. Because I think there's an older generation within Scotland that tell the younger kids it's important to be a Scotland fan, so on and so forth. Like, I think we're casting the England old head by doing dab cam and all this other bollocks that no.
Right, let's take it to the couple, fam. What is wrong with England?
Everything.
Hashtag wrong, and just tell us. We'll probably not speak about it because we've fucking had enough of speaking about what's wrong. But they've made it to the World Cup. Let's see what happens in Russia. And surely maybe they'll have a nice. Scotland, though, once again, just wasn't meant to be. Unlucky. They got the pink shirt, everything, and they drew to, I believe it was Slovenia. So unlucky. If they had beaten England, they would have been second. They probably still had a chance. But
man, that's what I'm saying.
I actually feel sorry for the Scots.
100%.
If you're Scottish, my commiserations. But it didn't happen. Egypt against Congo. Shout out to Egypt. Omar Haz says, what a guy to Mohamed Salah for being the sole purpose for Egypt to reach the World Cup after 28 years and putting a smile on 100 million people's faces. Egyptian and proud. And you have the fantastic Salah's reaction to Congo's goal, and he goes and scores the winner.
Apparently 28 years.
28 years that Egypt... I'm surprised it's
he
been that long.
He swore on TV as well.
Did he?
This is what I mean. That's passion.
Mohamed Salah, he deserves it. Shout out to all the Egyptians that are celebrating. And you guys know at Copper 90, we do love our scenes. We love fan footage. And here are the Egyptians going absolutely nuts. Let's also rate the Nigerians. And obviously, Alexander Iwobi is a dream come true. We're heading to the World Cup. Nice to get the winning goal. Massive thanks to our fans. The atmosphere was crazy.
My man started on the bench as well, you know. It was on BT Sport. I can't lie. I watched it back. Just to see, I forwarded it just to, when he came on and watched what he was doing. And Iwobi, credit to you,
mad,
bro.
Isn't it?
Credit.
Bro, 1-0. Nigeria make the World Cup. Obviously, shout out Don't Jealous Me. Shout out all the Nigerians. Shout out the Banj. Shout out to Alexander. We're looking forward to seeing the Super Eagles at the World Cup. Do you remember the Yakubu miss?
No,
Nigeria needed to win.
Yeah.
I think it was against Japan or something. So 1 yard out, hit the post, 2-2, then they got knocked out. It was so... You
need Kanu and them man there. Them
Kanu.
man will score from any angle.
But look...
Me, the crowd just...
Let's big up Nigeria. If you are Nigerian, leave a comment below. If you are looking forward to any other African nations qualifying, leave a comment. Who should we look forward to at the World Cup, etc., etc., etc.
Right now, you make the real jollof rice, not the Ghanaians, because where are they, bro? Qualify, innit?
But Japan have also made it through, absolutely dominated in their qualification cycle. And Eli Menjum made an absolutely banging documentary about his recent trip to Japan. Here's an insert.
Rhythm.
This is the real international break, Asia.
Rhythm.
Another team we like to talk about is Costa Rica. From the
Costa Rica.
CONMEBOL, Costa Rica, their scenes were brilliant as well. I don't think we can legally use the goal because this episode might get taken down. But if we have an insert, here's an insert. If we don't have an insert, you didn't see an insert.
Imagine it goes, here's an insert, man goes, Costa Rica! And it comes back to you.
Nang. Why don't we fucking do that? Man like USA, obviously we know we've got a lot of people watching from the USA. Shout out Copper 90 USA. You guys are in a bit of trouble, a bit of a spot above her. However, I believe you play Trinidad and Tobago next. And if you do beat them, you'll be fine. You want to see the USA and Russia. A bit of controversy, a few tweets from Donald Trump. If you are Mexican, Costa Rican, how are you celebrating your World Cup? Who do we look forward to again? Because Costa Rica last World Cup did amazing. We were there against Holland in Salvador when you guys just lost on penalties in the quarterfinal. Panama, Panamaniacs. Can you hold on to that playoff spot? Can you overtake USA? South America! South America, mini roundup. This one is the most exciting and entertaining though. Because obviously it's 4 teams that go through automatically, 5th team goes into a playoff. Peru is in the playoff spot. Argentina drew with Peru, the chances they had were insane. Bastian with Brandon says, is Argentina going to the World Cup? And Nishan Jan said, Messi won't be in it. It's a fucking shame, to be honest. This is the dynamic. Argentina play Bolivia. They haven't won in Bolivia for 16 years because Bolivia play basically on the top of the Himalayan mountains. Like, they play in the sky. You can't breathe there. So Brazil drew 0-0. The last game week, Brazil had to have oxygen put in their faces after the game to recover. So Argentina haven't won there for 16 years. They go there in their last game.
They're going to win.
Colombia,
yeah.
Last game, we're winning 1-0 against Paraguay.
Okay.
Last 5 minutes, they concede 2 goals.
No way.
At home.
No
Goalkeeper mistake from your man from Arsenal, Ospina.
Yeah, but come on. He's a left back, but come on.
So Paraguay now are 2 points off Colombia. Colombia play Peru, who are 5th. Colombia draw that, or Peru win that, Paraguay win, Argentina win, Colombia don't go to the World Cup. It's a brilliant group. It's an absolutely brilliant group. Messi not making the World Cup, though. That would be massive.
Bro, Messi wouldn't make the World Cup. Di Maria don't make the World Cup.
Bale.
Messi needs a World Cup. Messi, my brother, I need you to win a World Cup. You've lost too many finals. I've seen you cry in tears. Messi, find it in there, because I believe in you.
I'm going to give this to probably Argentina will break their curse.
They have to.
There's too much on the plate for Argentina not to make it. What do you reckon in terms of Messi not making the World Cup? How much would that lower maybe the quality? One of the best players not to make it at the World Cup. Who's going to make it in South America as well? I know there's a lot of South Americans watching. I hope Colombia do. I hope Peru. I hope Argentina actually miss out from my perspective. We're looking at Serbia today. I'm not even excited. The way we lost to Austria was a joke. Serbia might make it. The way we're playing, if we don't beat Georgia at home, we don't deserve to be at the World Cup.
You're top though.
If we don't beat Georgia at home tonight and Wales win, we go into qualifying. But Wales though, potentially Bale not making the World Cup. You're looking at potentially a World Cup without Bale.
Messi.
Portugal will have Switzerland at home. If they don't beat Switzerland, they go into a playoff as well.
And Switzerland's
and without Messi. So you're looking at a World Cup without Ronaldo, Messi and Bale.
But you know who's there? The player that me and Vuj spoke about, who I was speaking of from 2011, say Neymar. So maybe it'll be his time to shine. I don't know. There's just so many different dynamics in this situation.
There's so many.
I still want Messi to get a World Cup. I love that guy so much, fam. He's such an incredible player.
It's going to be an absolute journey. Look, there's more qualifying all over this week. Please leave your comments below and tell us who you're looking forward to making the World Cup, who can surprise us, what players to look out for. Messi not making it, Ronaldo not making it, Bale not making it. How much would that mean to the World Cup and those nations? But this time, we have to point to the camera and say, what a guy! Absolutely wonderful. Let me smell my food. It's Pete Nelson. Egypt reached the World Cup with a last-minute penalty from Mo Salah. Scenes, what a guy. Andy Mikasic. What a guy. Christian Page for making a donation to help the people of Puerto Rico fighting. Our 7-year-old kids started signing Christian Page to raise money for the people of Puerto Rico. And sent him a new sound judge for the US 4-0 win over Panama. Wow.
Dope.
What a guy to Norway's national team that will give equal salary to the women and men's national team from 2018.
Bad boy.
What a guy to Vuj, an absolute banger of a tune. I did a 5 stars. Thank you. What a guy to the under-17 women's Montenegro team for losing 22-0 to the under-17 Spain team. General guy, what a guy to Pepper Friends Tottenham was the Harry Kane team. FT with Doubleborough. Andy King celebrates 10 minutes for Leicester City, the champion of League One, Championship, and Premier League all the same one club. I don't know what you think, but I believe he deserves this week's what a guy. I want to give it to Christian Pulisic.
What a guy. So much better than like going to Puerto Rico and doing this. Or Costa Rica.
Yo, 2 2s this week on social, as we always do. And this one here from Domagai Tushek says, the way David Pjanic looks at Stevie G is a moment of the match so far, Wembley Cup. Yeah, man.
But not just you, also the man that was coaching us before. If you look down at him, he's also in complete admiration.
As Mod Muffin says, all the England fans covered up ready for when Harry Kane sings the national anthem.
That is so rude. That is so rude. He doesn't spit that much when he talks.
Nat Left at London says, isn't that Amigos song? GameStop. Wingstop. Is it Amigos song?
No. But that is incredible.
It just sounds like one.
Yeah.
We have some parenting from Trevor Williams. Says, I've been building my son's trust for 2 years with high fives. Today I'm going to hit him with a too slow. Welcome to the real world, son.
That is so horrible. He's going to be so upset, cuz.
I'm dead. This baby looks like she really doesn't believe a thing you just said. Look, I've got your nose. Then how come I can still smell your bullshit? Brenda, riddle me that.
Have you seen them? Please, the baby is incredible. That baby is fucking tired of life already. Oh, incredible.
Oh, look, Copper fam, you know what you got to be doing. #2s at Copper90. And we can actually use your post for next week as well. Absolutely wonderful. And we've reached the end of the show.
Yeah, when you do 2-2s, remember, make sure you at Lethal B, because man's not on this Kristen Kem thing.
Yeah, because we've used 2-2. I'm happy that this 2-2 shit hasn't blown up because we'd have Lethal Bizzle on our fucking back right now.
Nah, he rates the man them. He just doesn't rate Chris and Kem coming true on some...
That's a bit whack.
I'm forgetting Conan's name despite the fact or what Conan looks like despite the fact I'm such a big fan and he's standing right in front of me. And
Can we end the show with giving a shout out to this dude though?
Who's that?
I was basically in Amsterdam a while back and he emailed the photo to Timsy. We're going to stick you on the wall. He's from South Africa and he's been following Copper 90 and us for a while.
Oh, hell no.
And he said, just sent an email in. It was a pleasure to bump into me and us having a nice. And yeah, he said it would be awesome to have a mention.
You just look so wavy, but carry on.
It's a very, I look wavy in this photo. Indeed, I
think you should get that photo sent to you just to have it as well, because that is, you look wavy.
I look wavy. And shout out to my man. Look, we're a bit late. We are actually 3 months late, but Timsy has a lot on.
Sorry. Jesus Christ. He probably stopped watching the show. He's like, fuck them guys.
Have a nice, guys.
All I want to say is also RIP Cheds and RIP Major Ace. Thank you for everything. We love you to bits, man. Take care. Happy birthday, Gets. Take care, everyone. Make sure you listen to what Vuj said, man. Leave comments about all international football. And this weekend, don't forget, it is Liverpool versus Manchester United. 12:30 kickoff. I am jizzing in my pants.